Arrival in Vienna. A grand welcome. The crisp morning air carried a sense of excitement as we arrived in Vienna, Austria's majestic capital. The city welcomed us with its elegant streets, rich history, and an undeniable air of refinement. From the moment we stepped into the city, the harmonious blend of past and present was evident in its grand architecture and vibrant cultural life. The first sight of the Ringstrasse, the grand boulevard encircling the historic center, set the stage for our exploration of Vienna's royal legacy and artistic splendor. Walking through the city, we noticed the seamless mix of classical and modern influences. The trams whizzing past historic buildings, horse-drawn carriages, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee from charming cafés added to Vienna's unique atmosphere. The grandeur of the city left us in awe, making it clear that Vienna is a place where tradition and elegance reign supreme. Schönbrunn Palace. A glimpse into royalty. Our first stop was the stunning Schönbrunn Palace, the summer residence of the Habsburg emperors. This magnificent palace, with its 1,441 rooms, stands as a symbol of the empire's former glory. Walking through the lavishly decorated halls, we marveled at the grandeur of the Great Gallery, where emperors once hosted extravagant balls. The ceiling frescoes and crystal chandeliers exuded luxury and elegance. The mirrored hall, where a young Mozart performed for Empress Maria Theresa, transported us back in time to an era of extraordinary talent and opulence. Outside, the Baroque gardens stretched in perfect symmetry, featuring meticulously designed flower beds, statues and fountains. A highlight was climbing to the Gloriette, a hilltop structure offering a breathtaking view of Vienna's skyline. From here, the entirety of the Schönbrunn estate unfolded before our eyes, a true testament to the splendor of the Austrian monarchy. We also explored the maze and labyrinth, which provided an amusing yet historically significant glimpse into the palace's recreational spaces. Hofburg Palace, the seat of power. Next, we visited the Hofburg Palace, the former Imperial palace that now houses museums and government offices. This vast complex was once the seat of the powerful Habsburg dynasty and remains a vital part of Vienna's heritage. The Imperial apartments provided an intimate look at the personal lives of Emperor Franz Joseph and Empress Elizabeth, Cece. The rooms, decorated with silk drapes, gold accents, and elaborate chandeliers, revealed their luxurious yet disciplined lifestyle. We explored the Cece Museum, dedicated to the fascinating and often melancholic life of the beloved empress, learning about her poetry, travels, and the rigid expectations she faced. The silver collection showcased the extravagant dining traditions of the royal court, with grand banquet settings, gleaming gold-plated cutlery, and crystal glassware. Every artifact reflected the affluence and meticulous attention to detail that defined Austria's imperial legacy. We also admired the Spanish riding school, home to the world-famous Lipizzaner horses, whose graceful performances continue to captivate audiences. St. Stephen's Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece. No trip to Vienna is complete without visiting the iconic St. Stephen's Cathedral. The towering spire and colorful tiled roof made for an awe-inspiring sight, standing as a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Inside, the soaring Gothic arches and intricate altars added to the cathedral's divine ambience. The stained glass windows bathed the interior in a soft ethereal light, while the ancient stone carvings depicted biblical scenes and historic events. We climbed the 343 steps to the South Tower, where we were rewarded with a panoramic view of Vienna's old town. Looking over the city from such a height, we felt deeply connected to its long and storied past. Beneath the cathedral, the catacombs held a fascinating yet eerie collection of remains from past centuries. The guided tour through the underground chambers revealed a hidden part of Vienna's history, filled with tales of resilience and reverence. The sound of music. A night at the opera. Vienna's reputation as the city of music came alive in the evening as we attended a performance at the Vienna State Opera. The opera house itself was a spectacle, with its opulent interior, gilded balconies, and red velvet seats that exuded an air of grandeur. The night's performance was an extraordinary tribute to the city's rich musical heritage. The orchestra's melodies filled the hall, evoking the spirit of Mozart, Beethoven, and Strauss. The singers, dressed in period costumes, performed with passion and precision, transporting the audience into a world of drama and beauty. It was a mesmerizing experience, a true homage to Vienna's legendary contribution to classical music. Cafés and culture. A taste of Vienna. Between sightseeing, we indulged in Vienna's famous café culture, which has been an integral part of the city's social life for centuries. At Café Sacher, we savored the legendary Sachertorte, a chocolate cake with a delicate layer of apricot jam, served with a dollop of whipped cream. The ambience of the café, with its elegant chandeliers and plush seating, made the experience even more delightful. At Café Central, once frequented by intellectuals and writers such as Sigmund Freud and Leo Trotsky, we enjoyed a warm cup of Viennese coffee while soaking in the historic atmosphere. The sound of soft piano music played in the background as locals and tourists alike engaged in animated conversations. Each café visit felt like a step into the past, where time slowed and conversation flourished, reflecting the Viennese way of life. Farewell to Vienna. A lasting impression. As our journey came to an end, we took one last stroll along the Ringstrasse, Vienna's grand boulevard lined with architectural marvels, including the Parliament Building, the Vienna City Hall, and the Burgtheater. The beauty of these historical structures, illuminated against the evening sky, left an unforgettable impression. Vienna was not just a destination, it was an experience, one that resonated like a well-composed symphony, lingering in our memories long after we departed. The city's imperial grandeur, artistic excellence, and musical legacy made it a truly enchanting place, leaving us yearning to return one day and relive its timeless charm. With every palace visited, every note of music heard, and every sip of coffee enjoyed, Vienna revealed itself as a city that cherishes its past while embracing the present, a place where history, art, and culture intertwine in the most exquisite harmony.